In this video, we're exposing the shocking truth about what's really hiding in your juice. The 12 products you need to stop buying immediately, backed by lab testing, lawsuits, FDA recalls, and expert warnings. From heavy metal contamination to class action settlements worth millions of dollars, what you're about to discover might completely change the way you shop. And here's the good news. Stick with me until the end, because I'll reveal 4 genuinely safer alternatives that actually deserve a spot in your fridge. Let's separate real nutrition from the sugar-coated deception. V8 Splash starting our countdown at number 12. V8 Splash is coasting on the reputation of the original V8 vegetable juice. And that's exactly the problem. The original V8 is fine on sugar at around 7 grams per serving, but V8 Splash is a completely different product wearing the same brand name. What most people don't realize is that V8 Splash contains only 5% carrot juice from concentrate. The rest of the bottle, high fructose corn syrup, sucralose, malic acid, and depending on the flavor, red 40. The berry blend version delivers 18 grams of sugar per 8 ounces, and the diet version swaps real sugar for sucralose plus acesulfame potassium, 2 artificial sweeteners that have faced growing scrutiny from researchers. This is essentially diet soda in a V8 bottle. The health halo of the V8 name gives shoppers the impression they're buying a vegetable drink when they're actually buying a flavored sugar beverage with trace amounts of carrot juice and a long list of synthetic additives. Campbell's, who owns V8, has never been required to disclose on the front label that V8 Splash is only 5% juice. The fruit imagery on the bottle does that work for them. If you want the real V8, buy the original. But V8 Splash belongs in the same category as fruit punch, not in your health routine. Minute Maid Coca-Cola's Minute Maid markets itself as a household staple, and millions of parents trust it enough to pack it in school lunchboxes every morning. But 2 incidents should give you serious pause. In November 2021, Coca-Cola recalled 7,475 cases of Minute Maid juice drinks, including berry punch, strawberry lemonade, and fruit punch, after metal bolts and washers were found inside product across 8 states. That's a Class 2 recall from the FDA. Then, in April 2024, a federal judge ruled that Coca-Cola must face a class action lawsuit because Minute Maid juice boxes are labeled as part of a healthy, balanced diet, despite being loaded with sugar. The judge wrote that it is plausible that members of the public are likely to be deceived by that label. Minute Maid orange juice is made from concentrate with added calcium phosphate, calcium lactate, and vitamin D3, and the sugar content sits at 22 grams per 8 ounces. This isn't the fresh squeezed experience the branding suggests. Mott's 100% apple juice Mott's is a name most Americans grew up with, especially if you have kids or grandkids. But the arsenic story that's followed this brand for over a decade isn't going away. In September 2011, independent testing found Mott's apple juice at 55 parts per billion of arsenic, which is 5 times the EPA drinking water limit. Consumer Reports followed up with their own testing and confirmed that Mott's apple juice had samples exceeding 10 parts per billion. The issue isn't unique to Mott's. Roughly 2/3 of all U.S. apple juice concentrate is sourced from China, where arsenic-laced pesticides have contaminated soils for decades. In June 2023, the FDA finalized a 10 parts per billion action level for inorganic arsenic in apple juice. But Consumer Reports called the standard virtually irrelevant because most of industry was already meeting it. Meanwhile, Mott's packs 28 grams of sugar per 8 ounces, which is more than a Coca-Cola ounce for ounce. Parents pour this for their kids, thinking it's a fruit serving. It's not. It's concentrated sugar water with a contamination history. And remember, there is no safe level of lead exposure for children, according to the CDC. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no juice at all before age 1 and a maximum of 4 ounces per day for toddlers. A single juice box exceeds that. But that's just the beginning. These next products get significantly worse. Ocean Spray, cranberry juice, cocktail. The word cocktail is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, and not in the way you'd hope. Ocean Spray's flagship cranberry juice cocktail is only 27% juice. Sugar is the third ingredient on the label, and each 8-ounce glass delivers 29 grams of added sugars. That's more sugar per ounce than Coca-Cola. Cranberries are naturally tart, which means they need sweetening to be drinkable. But Ocean Spray took it much further than that. In January 2020, the company paid $5.4 million to settle a class action lawsuit over no artificial flavors labels on their cran apple and cran grape products. The problem? Those products contained DL-malic acid and fumaric acid, both synthesized from petrochemical feedstocks. Not exactly what consumers picture when they read no artificial flavors. A separate 2024 California lawsuit alleges that Ocean Spray craisins contain 6 times the amount of added sugar that the FDA considers healthy. The cranberry health benefits people associate with Ocean Spray are real, but they apply to unsweetened cranberry juice, not this product. The irony is painful. People buy Ocean Spray cranberry juice cocktail for urinary tract health, but the 29 grams of added sugar per serving actually feeds the bacteria they're trying to fight. If you want real cranberry benefits, you need 100% unsweetened cranberry juice, which Ocean Spray does sell, but it's not the bottle most people grab off the shelf. Sunny D. Sunny D contains just 5% fruit juice, and the ingredient list reads like a chemistry textbook. After water and high fructose corn syrup, you'll find canola oil, modified cornstarch, 3 artificial sweeteners, including sucralose, acesulfame potassium, and neotame, plus yellow 5, yellow 6, calcium disodium EDTA, and sodium hexametaphosphate. If you're over 40, you probably remember the 1999 incident in Wales where a 4-year-old girl's skin turned bright orange-yellow after drinking about 1.5 liters of Sunny D per day. The condition was carotenemia, caused by excessive beta-carotene consumption. The story made international headlines, and it was particularly devastating because Sunny D had just run a Christmas TV ad in the UK showing a snowman turning yellow. The current US formula replaced beta-carotene with yellow 5 and yellow 6 synthetic dyes. Despite having the letter D right in the name, Sunny D contains 0 vitamin D. A 2018 California class action challenged the fruit imagery on Sunny D packaging as deceptive, given the product is 95% not juice. Parents buy this thinking the orange color means vitamins. It does not. Hawaiian Punch. Hawaiian Punch is another product sitting at just 5% juice, and the ingredient list tells you everything you need to know. Water, high fructose corn syrup, and then a parade of additives including red 40, blue 1, sucralose, potassium sorbate, and sodium hexametaphosphate. Sugar content lands around 25 grams per 8 ounces. The reason this product ranks higher than Sunny D is the red 40 and blue 1 combination. In the European Union, red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6 require mandatory warning labels stating they may have an adverse effect on activity and attention in children. American kids never see that warning. Whole Foods has banned Hawaiian Punch entirely due to its HFCS, artificial colors, artificial flavors, and sucralose. The brand has been marketing directly to children since the 1960s, when the mascot Punchy was created specifically to appeal to young buyers. In 1992, Procter & Gamble launched Fruit Juicy Blue and green flavors aimed explicitly at youngsters. This is candy in liquid form being sold in the juice aisle. And here's where things start getting really deceptive. These next products aren't budget drinks or kids' punch. They're premium-priced products that millions of health-conscious adults trust. Tropicana Pure Premium. Tropicana's 100% pure and natural orange juice goes through a process most consumers would never imagine. The juice is pasteurized, then deaerated, which means the oxygen is completely stripped out. This kills the flavor entirely. The juice is then stored in million-gallon aseptic tanks for up to a year. To make it taste like orange juice again, Tropicana hires fragrance companies, the same firms that formulate perfumes for Dior and Calvin Klein, to engineer proprietary flavor packs that are added back before bottling. These packs don't appear on the label because they're technically derived from orange essence. Alyssa Hamilton, a Yale-published researcher who wrote the book Squeezed: What You Don't Know About Orange Juice, found that these flavor packs resemble nothing found in nature. In 2011, a class action lawsuit alleged Tropicana misrepresented its product as 100% pure and natural when it was the result of extensive processing, coloring, and flavoring. The complaint stated the juice is scientifically engineered in laboratories, not nature. Tropicana escaped class certification on procedural grounds in 2019, but the underlying processing facts were never disproven. You're drinking a year-old, laboratory-reflavored product with 22 grams of sugar per glass. And here's the part that should bother every consumer. The FDA does not require flavor packs to be listed on the ingredient label. So when you read 100% orange juice and nothing else, you're not getting the full picture. The juice in your fridge right now may have been squeezed in Brazil, shipped as a frozen block, stored in a tank in New Jersey for months, stripped of everything that made it taste like orange juice, and then brought back to life by perfume engineers. That's what "not from concentrate" means in practice. Simply Orange. Simply Orange is owned by Coca-Cola and uses the exact same deaeration and flavor pack process as Tropicana. The wholesome Simply branding, with its clean bottle design and handwritten looking font, suggests minimal processing. The reality is the opposite. But what pushes Simply Orange higher on this list is something Tropicana hasn't been accused of. In December 2022, a lawsuit was filed alleging that Simply Tropical contained PFAS, forever chemicals, at levels more than 100 times above the EPA's recommended limits, based on independent laboratory testing. PFAS are synthetic chemicals that don't break down in the human body and have been linked to cancer, thyroid disease, and immune suppression. Coca-Cola defended its product quality, and the suit was dismissed twice on evidentiary grounds. But no government testing has publicly refuted those independent lab findings. A product literally named Simply was independently tested for synthetic chemicals that last thousands of years. That contradiction between branding and reality is why Simply Orange belongs this high on the list. Welch's 100% grape juice. Welch's was the only brand whose products averaged above 5 parts per billion of lead in Consumer Reports' 2019 testing of 45 popular juices. Specifically, Welch's 100% grape juice Concord grape and Welch's 100% juice with antioxidant superberry, both flagged as risks to adults and children at just half a cup per day. Welch's response was that naturally occurring elements such as lead and arsenic are present in the soil, air, and water. Which is true, but it doesn't change the fact that their products tested worse than every other brand in the investigation. In April 2022, Welch's paid a $1.5 million settlement over heart health marketing claims and agreed to drop "helps support a healthy heart" language for 2 years. On top of all that, Welch's grape juice contains 36 grams of sugar per 8 ounces. That's 38% more sugar than Coca-Cola. People drink this believing the antioxidant claims on the label make it healthy. The lead testing results tell a different story. Consumer Reports investigation tested 45 juices across 24 brands and found that 21 of them, nearly half, had concerning levels of cadmium, inorganic arsenic, or lead. Grape juice consistently tested among the worst because lead and arsenic concentrate in vine fruit through decades of soil contamination. 7 juices in the study posed risk to children at just half a cup per day. Welch's was the worst of the worst. For context, there is no established safe blood lead level in children according to the World Health Organization. Capri Sun makes this list for one reason most parents have never heard about. On August 12, 2022, Kraft Heinz recalled 5,760 cases, roughly 230,000 individual pouches, of Capri Sun Wild Cherry after diluted cleaning solution contaminated a production line. The contamination was only detected because consumers complained about the taste. That means contaminated pouches made it all the way to store shelves and into children's lunchboxes before anyone noticed. But the cleaning solution recall wasn't even a first offense. Capri Sun has a well-documented mold contamination history going back years. A 2013 Iowa State biology investigation identified 5 species of fungi in tested Capri Sun pouches. The problem was so persistent that in 2014, Kraft redesigned the packaging to add a transparent bottom panel so consumers could physically see if their kids' drink contained mold. Think about that. The company's solution wasn't to fix the mold problem. It was to let you spot the mold yourself. Kraft's standard response has been that the mold is naturally occurring, just like if you left an apple on your counter. Meanwhile, the all-natural label has been challenged in at least 6 separate lawsuits between 2007 and 2025 because the product contains synthetic citric acid produced from Aspergillus niger mold. Palm Wonderful, coming in at number 2, Palm Wonderful is the textbook case in deceptive health marketing, and the Federal Trade Commission literally made it one. Palm's owners spent roughly $35 million on pomegranate research to support advertising claims that Palm treats, prevents, or reduces risk of heart disease, prostate cancer, and erectile dysfunction. The FTC investigated and in January 2013 ruled unanimously 5-0 that those claims were deceptive across 36 advertisements. On January 30th, 2015, the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals affirmed the FTC's ruling, and the Supreme Court denied Palm's appeal in May 2015. The court ordered Palm to back any future disease claim with at least one randomized, well-controlled human clinical trial. In a separate Supreme Court case in 2014, Palm sued Coca-Cola over a Minute Maid pomegranate blueberry juice that was actually 99.4% apple and grape juice with only 0.3% pomegranate and 0.2% blueberry. The Supreme Court ruled 9-0 against Coca-Cola. During oral arguments, Justice Kennedy reportedly said from the bench, "Don't make me feel bad because I thought that this was pomegranate juice. Palm Wonderful itself contains roughly 64 to 68 grams of sugar per 16-ounce bottle. That's significantly more than a Coca-Cola." This was a company that built its entire brand on health claims the federal government declared deceptive: Naked Juice. Taking the #1 spot as the worst juice product you can buy, Naked Juice combines everything wrong with the juice industry into one overpriced bottle. A 15.2-ounce Naked Green machine contains 53 grams of sugar, which is 36% more sugar than a 12-ounce Coca-Cola. The Mighty Mango is even worse at 57 grams. Those green ingredients on the label, the spirulina, broccoli, and kale, appear in milligram quantities far down the ingredient list. The first actual ingredient is apple juice from concentrate. The green color is marketing. The sugar is the reality. In 2013, PepsiCo paid $9 million to settle a class action lawsuit over Naked Juice's all-natural, non-GMO, and 100% juice labels. The lawsuit revealed that the products contained Fibersol 2, which is a synthetic fiber, calcium pantothenate, produced via a formaldehyde process, synthetic vitamin E acetate, and several other laboratory-synthesized ingredients. PepsiCo removed all natural from the packaging, but the products still contain most of those same synthetic vitamins today. A follow-on lawsuit in 2017 challenged the cold-pressed labeling because naked-pressed products are actually processed using high-pressure processing at 87,000 pounds per square inch. What makes naked juice the worst offender on this list is the price and the perception. People pay $5 to $7 for a single bottle, believing they're making the healthiest choice in the cooler. They're actually buying a sugar bomb with synthetic additives that was the subject of a $9 million fraud settlement. The gap between what naked juice claims to be and what it actually is might be the widest in the entire beverage industry. And the kicker? A whole mango from the grocery store contains about 46 grams of sugar, roughly the same as the mighty mango bottle. But it also comes with 3 grams of fiber that slows absorption, vitamins your body can actually use because they haven't been synthesized in a lab, and it costs about $1. The bottle of Naked costs $6 and gives you none of that fiber. Every time you choose Naked over the actual fruit, you're paying 6 times more for a worse nutritional outcome. After exposing those 12 products, here's the good news. These 4 alternatives actually deliver on their promises, backed by clean ingredients, transparent sourcing, and certifications that mean something. A quick note before we dive in. The American Heart Association caps added sugar at 25 grams per day for women and children and 36 grams for men. A single bottle of Naked Mighty Mango blows past that limit by itself. The World Health Organization classifies all fruit juice sugar, even from 100% juice, as free sugars, in the same category as soda. So even the best juice on this list should be consumed in moderation. The whole fruit will always be better than the juice because the fiber slows sugar absorption and keeps your blood sugar from spiking. That said, if you're going to drink juice, these are the 4 brands worth buying. Harmless Harvest Organic Coconut Water. Starting our safer list at number 4, Harmless Harvest contains exactly 1 ingredient: organic, Nam-home coconut water from Thailand. No added sugar, no preservatives, no acidification, and it's never thermally pasteurized. The company uses HPP and proprietary microfiltration to keep it safe without cooking the nutrients out. Certifications include USDA, Organic, Non-GMO, and Fair for Life, which is a rare ethical sourcing standard that sets a guaranteed price floor for the farmers who grow the coconuts. The natural pink color you sometimes see in the bottle is actually proof the product is unprocessed. It's the reaction of antioxidants to light. Sugar content runs about 14 grams per 12 ounces, all naturally occurring, with real electrolytes including potassium, magnesium, and phosphorus. 1 ingredient. No games. Suja Organic. Greens forward varieties. At number 3, Suja earns its spot specifically for the low-sugar vegetable forward products. The Lemon Love contains just 1 gram of sugar per bottle. The Ginger Love has 2 grams. Uber Greens is another solid option. The brand carries USDA organic certification through CCOF, non-GMO project verification, and uses cold pressure instead of heat pasteurization to preserve nutrients. Now, a word of caution. Avoid Suja's fruit-forward varieties, which still carry 25 to 45 grams of sugar per bottle. Suja was actually sued in 2014 for marketing HPP juice as raw. They removed the word from packaging and now correctly label their products as cold-pressured. That correction actually speaks to accountability rather than ongoing deception. Stick to the greens forward ASKS, and Suja is one of the cleanest options available in mainstream grocery stores. R.W. Knudsen, Just Tart Cherry. Claiming the number 2 spot, R.W. Knudsen's Just line represents minimalist juicing done right. The Just Tart Cherry ingredient list reads, filtered water and tart cherry juice from concentrate. That's it. USDA organic, non-GMO project verified, No added sugar, no preservatives, no flavor packs, no synthetic vitamins. The brand also offers lower sugar variants for anyone watching their intake closely. One important note, though, the Just Concord grape version was flagged by Consumer Reports in 2019 for elevated heavy metals, so stick specifically to the Just Tart Cherry. Tart cherry juice has been linked to anti-inflammatory benefits and improved sleep in multiple peer-reviewed studies, making it one of the few juices where the health claims actually hold up under scientific scrutiny. If you want juice that does what juice advertising promises, this is about as close as you'll get. Lakewood Organic. Taking the top spot as the safest juice brand available, Lakewood Organic operates with the rarest combination of certifications in the industry: USDA, Organic, Non-GMO, US Demeter, Biodynamic certification on select lines, and every product comes in glass bottles. Not plastic, glass. That eliminates the microplastic and chemical leaching concerns that affect every plastic bottled juice on the market. And that matters more than most people realize. A 2018 study found that a single plastic bottle of water contained an average of 325 microplastic particles. Now imagine that same leaching happening in acidic fruit juice stored on warm shelves for weeks. The Pure Cranberry product lists exactly one ingredient: organic juice pressed from whole, ripe organic cranberries. No additives, no preservatives, no synthetic vitamins, no flavor packs, no added sugar. Founded in 1935 in Miami and now part of the Peterson Farms family, Lakewood has no major FDA recalls in its history. Pure Cranberry contains about 80 calories per 8 ounces with naturally low sugar, because cranberries are inherently one of the lowest sugar fruits you can juice. Glass bottle pricing runs $11 to $12 per 32 ounces, which is significantly more than the mass market brands. But you're paying for a product that actually is what every other juice brand pretends to be. One ingredient, one bottle, no deception. This is what juice should have been all along. There you have it. 12 juice products hiding behind health claims, and 4 that actually deserve your money. Before your next grocery run, remember this: read beyond the front label, check the sugar content against Coca-Cola as your benchmark, and understand that 100% juice and all natural have been the subject of hundreds of millions of dollars in fraud settlements. If this opened your eyes, leave a like, comment which juice brand you want investigated next, and share this video with your family. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss content protecting your health. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.